This is Luke Paulson, the Catholic Conservative, and welcome to the News of the Week for June 6th, 2021. And if you enjoy these videos, do not forget to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe for more. Patrisse Cullors was one of the founding members of the modern BLM movement. It has long been known, but unreported by the mainstream media, that the myriad of donations were never about helping the black community. The various chapters never saw a dime from the national leadership, because Cullors recently bought several mansions with the money that she scooped up from saps willing to throw their money away. Now she is stepping down from her leadership role because there is too much public attention on her hypocrisy. When news first broke of her buying mansions, I did not say anything because corrupt people buy extravagant things all the time. My problem is that she is now trying to escape the consequences of her actions. If she wanted to do the right thing, she would surrender every single penny that she has to all of the people whose homes and livelihoods were destroyed. But that will never happen. An Amazon plant under construction has found numerous nooses all around its facility. These are probably knots that are used in construction, like this tagline knot. These are used for various jobs, such as lifting equipment off the ground. Other ropes are used to pull garage doors closed, but that is another issue for another day. The fake news spends all day looking for a story about racism to report on. When there is no actual racism, they make up racism. There are actual crimes targeted by race, but by creating fake cases, the public is becoming desensitized. Senator Ted Cruz is not taking the idea of vaccine passports lying down. This vaccine may not be the mark of the beast, but these passports are the closest thing that I have ever seen. Imagine not being able to enter a business unless it is documented that you took a vaccine. Simply put, you would not be able to buy or sell without it. Even though Fauci and Biden insist that there will not be any such thing.
These rumors of vaccine passports, I think it just plays the paranoia in some people, particularly with younger people. And that's just not the case.
Back to Senator Cruz. He has introduced a bill to forbid any vaccine passport at the federal level. We can only pray that he succeeds. The Supreme Court is taking up a case out of Mississippi on viability in regards to abortion. To help people see the importance of this case, the Susan B. Anthony list spent $2 million on this ad.
5 decades of medical breakthroughs. Every age group has more opportunity to live, except one. The unborn still fall victim to outdated laws. Science tells us that at 15 weeks, these babies have formed faces. They smile, they yawn, they feel pain. It's why European countries ban late-term abortions. In 5 decades, we've learned they are just like us. Isn't it time the law reflects the science?
Naturally, this could have a large-reaching impact and save countless children from the terror of abortion. In the years since Roe v. Wade, medical technology has improved exponentially. People of every age bracket, including newborns, that were thought to be dead soon, have been saved from the jaws of death thanks to new medical breakthroughs. I would like to point out that viability is also based on where the child is born. If a mother gives birth out in the middle of the woods, or if the same mother gives birth in a hospital, the odds of survival for both the mother and the child are drastically different. You read the title of this section, and so you know where it is going. Multiple high-level officials stopped a meeting to discuss the particulars about recounting 147,000 absentee ballots in Fulton County, Georgia. The exact details are mired in legal mumbo-jumbo, but I bet you dollars to donuts that if this recount was for 2016, it would not be hitting any roadblocks like this. Likewise, there is trouble in Nevada. Nevada Democrats are making a push to expand mail-in voting. This is the same state where Steven Crowder already did an expose and found that several of the addresses not only did not exist, but some were on the side of highways, or a place where no residents could exist.
579 Jackson Avenue. Let's show the clip. This is where it is. That is 579 Jackson Avenue. Voted. Guess who?
So the ballots went out to addresses that did not exist and came back as having been delivered. This is what happens when the post office endorses a candidate and backdates voter registration. Now that they got away with it once, Democrats know what to look for and will be able to steal even more votes. Things are getting very serious, very fast, and we have not seen the end of it yet. Fauci has been changing his position as much as a politician. First, he told us not to wear masks, and then to wear them. Then he told us that it was naturally occurring, and now it may have come from the lab. In short, it is getting ridiculous. If any other doctor changed their mind this often, they would be fired. Now, countless emails have been released under the Freedom of Information Act. We learned that Fauci may have a connection to the Chinese scientists, the virus may very well be engineered, and he questioned the efficacy of masks. One email even suggests that the virus was weaponized to make it more contagious in humans. These are just the secrets that we know. Imagine what else is happening behind the scenes. China is now allowing couples to have 3 children. At first, it was the one-child policy, and their population, as well as young people to care for the elderly, plummeted. Then it was updated to the 2-child policy, but that just keeps the population stable, assuming neither child dies before they have kids of their own. This is to say nothing of gender-selective abortions because boys are more valuable for hard labor. Feminists have been spending all of their time lecturing about the evils of using the wrong pronouns, but are mostly silent on these girls that are being killed. I wonder why. Either way, this Malthusian thinking has never helped a single country because humans innovate and find new solutions. Governor Ron DeSantis signed what is supposedly a very controversial bill into law. Boys are not allowed to compete with girls. I would like to ask this of every feminist out there. Why are there no high school girls claiming to be boys to compete with them? Furthermore, why are there no professional female-to-male athletes that compete against men? I will give you a moment to ponder that. In the meantime, I will go on to the next story that is about human rights violations. Most nations try to protect children from any and all harm, especially war. Hamas and Islamist nations do not have the same moral code. While Israel has to defend against missile attacks, Hamas missile launchers are defended by schools and hospitals. There are a lot of people that are on the fence. It is possible to try and fight the good fight over here and deal with this human rights violation. The problem is that we have let things go too far, and now there are too many fires to put out at once. Maybe I'm just blowing smoke. Maybe I'm completely off my rocker, but that is just my opinion. And if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also please consider following me on social media.